At the beginning of the movie, we meet a hacker who receives a call from a man named Frankie. Frankie instructs the hacker to hack bank servers. As he gives the order, the hacker starts working, and within 10 minutes, he hacked all the bank servers. After that, he transferred hundreds of millions of dollars from the bank to Frankie's account. The scene then cuts to a cybersecurity company, where employees are frantically trying to stop the cyber attack on the bank that Frankie had orchestrated. Despite their best efforts, all the cybersecurity employees are failing to contain the attack. No one was able to break the hacker's codes. This way, millions of dollars were being drained from the bank's account with each passing minute. Now we see the chief of the cybersecurity company, who is none other than Frankie. It means Frankie himself had hacked the server of his client bank through another employee. Means not through the employee of his company. All the employees of the company are unaware that their boss is involved in all this. They were working hard to somehow stop this cyber attack. And when they give up, they call Kevin. Kevin was the king of their software. And at this time, he was on leave due to his daughter's heart surgery. As this emergency call comes from the office, he immediately reaches the office. Reaching the office, he sees that the situation is worse. Everyone trying to stop this cyber attack. But no one can do anything because the server of the bank was completely under the control of the hacker. Kevin also tries to stop this hacking through some such coding at the beginning. But when he fails in this, then he installs a new system in their server. He named this system Firewall, which breaks the hacker's coding in a few seconds. As a result, all the money being siphoned out of the bank account through hacking comes to a stop. And then finally, they also maintain the server again. Everyone was very happy with his work of Kevin, except his boss. Because we know that all this plan was his boss, and he was getting very angry at Kevin. That's why he says to Kevin, "Why did you install your new system in their server? If something else had gone wrong there, who would have been responsible for it?" Although Kevin did a good job, but was scolded. Anyway, now the scene cuts, and we know that by the time that attack was stopped, the bank had spent hundreds of millions of dollars, and the bank's transaction history was also deleted, so that no one knew to whom this money was transferred to. Now we know that Frankie had to withdraw a little less money through this hacking, but he withdrew more, and he is being scolded for this. He is the director of this cybersecurity company. He is the mastermind. He asked Frankie, "I had asked you to withdraw only $500 million. Why did you withdraw more than that?" Frankie replies, "Because I also wanted something." This time, Frankie's boss was very angry at this attitude because there is another twist in the story, that someone else got this done from his boss. And this was actually the mafia of money laundering, a huge gangster pong who has kidnapped Chan at this time. He asks him, "Why did you withdraw more money than the target?" Chan was confused and says, "I didn't do it. Frankie withdrew more money. I didn't even know." Hearing this, the gangster says you now invite Frankie and his family for dinner. He didn't want to do this because he knew that this gangster would do something wrong to him. But to blackmail him, that gangster brings Chan's brother here. His men put polythene sheets on his face and start hitting him in front of him. Poor Chan has to call Frankie and invite him for dinner. Frankie agrees, and when he was on the way, the gangsters hack his car. They hacked the car, locked all the doors, and then increased speed. Frankie, who was driving the car then, didn't understand what was going on with his car. When he tries to apply the brakes also fail, and his car got into a worse accident. No one knows who was behind this accident. The world thought it was a normal accident in which Frankie's family was killed. There was a fire in his car, and the whole family was burning. The gangster shows Chan the same video and threatens that next time if there is even a small mistake, then you will be responsible for your end. He was now scared because he didn't have the idea before, that he had started this work in his greed with an evil person. Anyway, now he was trapped. He had to do as the gangster said. So now he goes to the office and promotes Kevin instead of Frankie. Also, Frankie is given a house and a car from the company. In the next scene, we are shown Kevin talking to an employee of his office. He was in trouble. His daughter was not getting admission to school, and the school was asking for $5 million, which he did not have. So he thinks why not hack the school server and put his daughter's name in the admission list. But this was illegal. He does it at the beginning, but then stops it in the middle. He was doing all this work when suddenly he saw that he got $5 million in his account. He was surprised that suddenly he gets a lot of money from another account in his account. And his daughter gets admission in the school. He got to know this through a message written that the donation fee was paid by someone else. And the teacher, who was not admitting Kevin's daughter, also agreed. Kevin was surprised that someone could help him so much. The next day, Chan calls him to meet at a deserted place outside the office. Kevin, who was a fun player, understood that Sean was going to say something like this. That's why he put his phone on the recording from the beginning. Sean tells everything to Kevin that I got the cyber attack on that bank myself. Even I am sending the money to your account. And because of me, your daughter's admission has also been done. If you support us, this time the money that is in your bank account will be doubled. But Kevin was an honest man, so he rejects this offer and also threatens to tell the police everything about Sean. Now, Sean was also suspicious that Kevin must have kept a recorder to collect evidence. He immediately throws his mobile out of his pocket. All the evidence against Sean that he had went into the water. After that, Sean says to him, "What do you think? We don't know anything about you. We know who you were before. You have even been to jail for a little money." Kevin replies, "Yes, I did all that, but now I am not like that." Saying all this, Kevin leaves from there. He was on the way when the police stopped him. The police takes him to the police station and starts investigating him because the police found out that a lot of transactions had happened in his account the day before. He asks Kevin, "Tell me, who sent so much money to your account? Are you behind that cyber attack yourself?" Here, Kevin does not lie to the police and tells the truth. That yes, money has been transferred to my account, but I am not behind this. I am being trapped. But why should the police believe him? Then Kevin tells him, "I am innocent. At this time, I do not have proof of this. But if you give me some time, I will show you the proof too, and will also help you in resolving this case. And I will find out who was behind this cyber attack." The police agree to his deal. After that, Kevin starts his duty and starts collecting all the information about the last cyber attack from his office. During all this, we see Sean contact the hacker to whom he gave the task before, because he is planning a new cyber attack in which the hacker has to hack $2 million from a bank. Kevin was also in the office and finds out that Sean wants to attack another bank. He informs the police about it and starts trying to stop this cyber attack himself. Kevin has also made a new software installing it. He could not only stop the hacking, but also collects the info. It also finds the source of the bank server hack and the account to which the stolen money would be transferred. Kevin got the evidence against Sean and also the proof of his innocence. He would give it to the police and his case would be resolved. He was going to the police station with this proof, but the gangsters captured him on the way. They were taking him somewhere in the van. But Kevin was also strong. He hit them and came out of the car while opening it. He comes to the police station and is about to give all the proofs to the police. Meanwhile, his wife comes. She had bad news that his daughter was kidnapped. His wife received a message stating that if Kevin deletes all the evidence against Sean, their daughter will be returned safely. Similarly, Kevin gives all the proofs to Sean in his office unwillingly. After it, he asks Kevin to restore the system so that he can complete his illegal mission of withdrawing money. He starts doing as he said, and during this, he also discovers about his daughter through hacking. Kevin sends her location to his wife, and after receiving it, his wife leaves to save her daughter. His daughter was kept in a trunk in a strange storage area, which worsens her condition. She takes her to the hospital, and now the police arrest him because they find out that he broke the deal. He didn't give all the proof he had to the police, but gave it to Sean to save his daughter. So to blackmail him, the police arrest his wife. As Kevin gets this news, he becomes worried because his wife was arrested and his daughter was sick. He has no evidence, and now he has to collect the evidence against Sean again to save his wife. He goes to his office again and hacks Chan's phone to collect the pieces of evidence against him. Here, he needs a password to unlock his banking application, but he doesn't know it. So he hacks the banking application and finds out that Sean was doing this while making his fake accounts. He hacks the banks illegally and transfers money to his bank accounts. Even Sean has so many passports in his real life means he is always prepared. He could escape if he would be trapped anywhere. He starts taking information of these accounts, but finds out that Sean already deleted the transaction history. He was failing, so now he hacks his personal message information, through which he finds out that he was working for a gangster. Now Kevin starts hacking the gangster's phone to collect the evidence. He also hacks the CCTV of his car. The gangster was in a golf court, and Sean comes to kill him. Kevin was lucky because he was collecting evidence against Sean which he didn't have. But Sean, a rival, gives him the evidence. Sean is also fed up with his blackmailing, so he comes to kill him. He first kills his guards, and the police get the CCTV footage of this because he has done this behind the gangster's car. Kevin has already hacked the gangster's car cameras and showing its footage to the police. Kevin also sent Chan's location to the police, and the police immediately come to capture him. But Sean also finds this. So he sits in his car immediately to escape, but the police were chasing him continuously. He understood that someone hacked his phone, that's why they're getting his location. So he dropped his phone out of the car. As he dropped his phone, Kevin was unable to trace his location. Kevin was now badly trapped and did not understand what to do. But then he remembered that he once saw the same medicine in Chan's K-Bine, which he ordered for his daughter. He then hacks the servers of the delivery company and finds out about Chan's house. It was a strange place. It seemed unlikely that anyone would live there. Well, he reached the building, and when he opened a room, there was a sick boy who was none other than Chan's brother, whom the gangsters captured at the beginning to blackmail. Finally, he captures Chan, so he immediately sends his location to the police. Chan is also aware that the police will come to capture him, so he tries to escape. But Kevin stops him. Meanwhile, they get into a fight in which Chan also tries to shoot Kevin. Unfortunately, the bullet strikes his brother, and just before he can shoot Kevin, the police arrive and arrest Chan. Chan was arrested, but Kevin was proven innocent for his cooperation with the police. After that, he was able to live freely, his life was complete, and now he is teaching coding to his daughter. The story concludes with this resolution. That's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it and learned something new. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about this movie and what other movies or documentaries you want me to review next. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.